Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's recipe is going to be a perfect one for summer. This is bacon wrapped scallops, and I know it's not a very popular recipe in Trinidad, but I wanted to share it with you guys because it's one of my favorites and it's a perfect appetizer, something you can make for the summer. So you can do this on your grill outside, or you can do it in the oven like I did. It's a perfectly delicious recipe, and I've added a Trini kick to it, which is pepper sauce as well as green seasoning. So you guys have to check out this recipe. And I also wanted to give a shout out to one of my biggest fans. His name is Pete Thomas. He has a YouTube channel. The name of it is The Lazy Cook Show. And he actually left a really nice review about my channel, so go check it out. I'll have the link to that down below. He also did 2 videos where he did my recipe and he did a review on it. So he did pepper sauce as well as jerk chicken, so go check out his channel. He's fairly new, so give him some love. Subscribe to his channel, comment, like, share, subscribe. So if you guys want to see how I do this really yummy appetizer, bacon wrapped scallops, then keep watching. So here's what you'll need for the recipe. And I have some scallops here. I washed this with some lemon just to get that little fishy scent out of it. You'll want to use some large ones, even though I couldn't get large. These are kind of medium, and there are some small ones in between. So we'll have to kind of cut the bacon smaller to wrap around those small ones. I have some green seasoning. The recipe for this will be linked in the upper right hand corner. I have some lemon pepper, some really hot chili powder, black pepper, salt, some pepper sauce. This is just homemade pepper sauce. Because I didn't add any pepper to my green seasoning, so I'll just add some of that to season it up. You'll need some skewers, or you can use toothpicks if you're going to do it individually, but I'm just going to put a few on each skewer. So like 4 could fit on each skewer. If you're going to do this on your grill, however, soak your skewers so that it doesn't flame up on the grill. So make sure you remember to soak your skewers if you're going to do it on your grill. And I have my bacon here. This is thick cut bacon. So first let's start off by seasoning up the scallops. So the first thing you want to add is some salt, and try not to add too much salt because remember the bacon already has salt. Some black pepper. I've been using these grinders for quite some time. This was full, and you see how much I used it. I didn't even get to fill it back yet, but I'll leave the link for these grinders down below for you guys. It's from a company called Lao Kingdom. I just love how sturdy they are. I've been using these for the longest. And I have my Himalayan pink salt. So I'm gonna add my pepper sauce now. I will leave the link to this pepper sauce recipe in the description box below, and I'll also have it in the info above for you guys. Then I'm just gonna add half of this green seasoning, and I'm gonna save the rest for later because we're gonna do a nice chili butter, seasoned butter, to go over the scallops. Just a little bit of lemon pepper. You know I like to add lemon pepper when I do any seafood stuff, so you know I must have my lemon pepper there. I actually ordered this straight from India. It's a Kashmiri chili powder. This is some good stuff. So this is gonna give it a little color too. So just give that a mix. And if you want, you can let it marinate for a few hours, or you can cook it right away if you want. I'm just gonna leave it for a few minutes just to soak in all that flavor, and then we could start cooking it. So as I mentioned before, I'm gonna pre-cook the bacon because it's thick cut bacon. So I'm just gonna spread it out on this pan. I'm using my Boxiki cookie pan. I'll have the link for their products down below in the description box. So while I do this, I actually put my broiler on low. I'm gonna let this go for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'll keep checking it so that it doesn't cook too much, because if it cooks too much and it gets crispy, it's not gonna wrap around the scallops. So the bacon just came out the oven. I left them for about 4 minutes, and you see they started to cook already, and I had it on low. So you have to be careful because it's gonna cook really quickly. So what you want to do now is try to get that excess oil out of there. So you see how much oil it released so far? Bacon has a lot of oil. So what you want to do is rest this on a tray lined with paper towels just to get that excess oil out, and let it cool, and as soon as it cools down I'll start wrapping the scallops. So my bacon has cooled down, I've drained the excess oil, so now we're gonna cut it up to wrap the scallops. So these 3 pieces, I'm gonna cut them in halves. So I'm just gonna cut in half. Then I'm gonna cut these in thirds, because we have some smaller scallops there too. So I just have this tray here. This is what I'm just gonna use to put the scallops on, because it's gonna be on the skewers. So like I said, you can use toothpicks if you want, but I just prefer to use skewers because I'm using smaller scallops. So now we're gonna go ahead and wrap it. So I'm gonna use one of the halves of bacon. So you just want to wrap it like that and put the skewer through it. So once it's sturdy like that, try to see if you could get a skewer all the way through the bacon. So it has to kind of lap over so that the bacon stays in place. So after you've skewered your bacon wrapped scallops now we're just gonna pan fry them a little bit. You don't have to do that. You can go straight ahead and bake it. So what you want to do is preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Let that preheat, and if you want to pan fry it, then follow the next step. If you don't, then just put it in the oven for about 15 minutes and it'll be ready. I'm just gonna pan fry mine a little just to give it a little color, just for about 2 minutes on each side, and then I will bake it. So to a frying pan, you're gonna add some oil of your preference. I'm gonna add some coconut oil, and I have my heat on like medium high. So I'm gonna place the scallops. So as soon as that's finished frying for its 2 minutes on each side, take it out and put it back onto the tray so we could put it in the oven. So I've just finished pan frying them. They have a really nice color now. Well, not all of them, like these, because the scallop didn't reach all the way out, so it didn't get to touch the bottom of the pan, but that's fine. It's gonna get a nice color in the oven. So I'm gonna put it in there for about 15 to 18 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have 2 stragglers here who didn't make it, so I'll just put them here to bake. They didn't get any bacon. And then I'll just take this seasoning and just season up the rest. So these scallops have about, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes again. So I'm gonna make my butter sauce. So you're gonna put that reserved green seasoning to some melted butter. Mix that really well. And you're gonna put some chili powder in there too. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. As I said, the bacon already has salt, so you don't want to over add salt to this. So the scallops just came out the oven. As you can see, all the oil that's rendered out from that bacon kind of got a little burnt at the bottom, but that's okay. I'm gonna transfer these onto a plate so you could see how they look. So this is bacon wrapped scallops, guys. All you want to do now is just spoon your chili and your seasoning butter over your bacon wrapped scallops. This recipe is actually gluten-free, paleo friendly, it's keto friendly. It's perfect if you're on a diet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. This version is something I came up with the green seasoning and stuff. I've never seen a recipe using like green seasoning to season up scallops, bacon wrapped scallops that is. So I just tried something new. I just added a few ingredients that I thought would go well together. So you guys could do the same. You can add whatever you want to this. It's totally up to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Leave me all your comments down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to see all my latest videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. I hope you guys try it out. I know a lot of you probably haven't heard of this dish. It's like an appetizer. It's perfect as a little snack. So try it out and I promise you won't be disappointed. You can also use turkey bacon in place of the pork bacon. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.